Hey, hey. Okay, here we are. Here we go. Hello, Amber. How are you? Hey, Kylie. Radio. Let's see how we go with this. Now, all right, copy this. Now, remember, guys, this is my first time using YouTube Live. Please be nice. There we go. Paste. Radio. So right now I'm going to post the link for Steve to come and join me on screen. Good on you, Tanner. I heard that. Thank you, Lynn. Let's hope it goes well. Oh my God. Okay, so now, g'day, Rodney. How are you? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. I've posted the link for Steve for when he jumps on in, and that'll bring him across to me. Yes, first time doing this. I'm doing it through StreamYard. Whoop, that corner, which you can see. And I've never used it before. So this is going to be fun. But welcome to Nikki's Prospecting. This is my YouTube channel. Obviously, does it work? Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. I didn't post link in the description, but I will post it in there later. But there is merchandise for sale for Nikki's Prospecting, as well as CPFF, which is where I normally do my live interviews. So just got to wait for the night talker. Hello, Donna. How are you? Oh, yeah. Okay, so just waiting on Steve. Whoops, hang on. Whoops. Live. Okay. G'day, Walkabout Mick. How are you? It's not showing up backwards. Yes, it is, because that's my right hand and that's my left hand. Well, to me, it looks backwards anyway. First time for me to never done YouTube before. Oh, there you go. So at least I'm not alone, except I'm on this end of the camera. I will post the link up again. I do not, for Steve, I do not know how to actually, there we go. So I'm not sure. G'day, Adrian, how are you? On the link, so now it should ask me to bring him on camera somewhere. See, I'm still learning this. I'm out for dinner, send my phone along, I have to watch catch up. Yep, not a problem. Yeah, this is where I'm trying to work out. Did you click the link to come in? Nope, that turns my camera off. Let's click in guest, invite guest. I already did the copy link thing. Send the link to your guest you may so be want to share introduction before this. No, that's not what I want to do. I don't know if he's. I press the link just sent me here, lol. Oops. Hang on. Like I said, we are just figuring this out. This is the first time on YouTube, so bear with me for a second while we're trying to figure this one out. Whoops, hang on. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, Todd, how are you? G'day. Did you send it to his messenger? No. I wonder if I can send it to his messenger. Actually, let's try that. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, I sent it to his messenger. Now let's see if that works. Alrighty. And just told I'm just told just get banned. Oh no. G'day from Manchester, England. How are you? Radio. Now I just tried thinking about that. I'm not sure how to add him. And guys, I will get this sorted in 2 seconds. We'll get there. All right. Now let's see if that worked. Here we go. I see a little icon. There it is. Now I'm going to click on him. Add to stream. Did it work?
It worked. Everyone? How are we all tonight?
We've got someone here from Manchester, England. Getting ready for work, they said. So if you press the button that says comments, which is over that side, you'll be able to see the live stream comments.
Oh, chat.
Yeah, chat. Oh, no, chat might be between you and me. Comments are between, all of them.
Can you see me?
Yep, I can see you.
I'm not on the right side of the screen. I'm not sure. That's terrible.
We can see you.
You might have to enter me back in.
All right. We'll try this again.
There we go.
And there you go. You're in. Can you see the comments or you can't?
No, I can't see the comments.
Okay, there should be a button there that says comments, and you should be able to see the viewers' comments.
It just says I'm in the show. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you and we can see you.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing on the bottom for comments anywhere.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've done this before, but I'm trying to think because I've been a live guest on other people's YouTubes. So, but I'm trying to think. It should just say comments on it.
Yeah, nah, I've got nothing with comments here.
Okay, that's all right. I'll ask the questions. I'll ask the questions everybody asks anyway.
As Nikki said earlier, there's me Opal plate shaking. You could hear it.
Yep, I could hear the Opal plate shaking. I've been playing with the one. I don't know how to turn the camera around. Like I said, I'm getting used to this too. But this is the one. How can we? Can we see it? Look that way, down there.
Yeah, we can see it.
Trying to make it. You should see how I can see this, but anyway.
Yeah, there's a green.
It's got blues and greens in it, and it's really, really beautiful. Trying to get the color out is just, blues, greens, and yellows in that stone, and it is absolutely beautiful.
Lovely. It's coming up very good.
Some people cannot make comments. Yeah, okay, so if people have actually clicked the link through Facebook, they'll need to log into YouTube. If you log into YouTube and go that way, then you can make a comment. But if you're watching straight through the Facebook link, you'll have to go into YouTube to be able to make a comment. So I've done that before.
I'm completely new to this one, guys. I'm useless.
I'm still learning lots as I go as well. So we'll get there.
Fun and games always.
Yeah, that's what Todd just said. Have they signed in to comment? You need to sign into YouTube. So if you do click the link through Facebook, you will have to sign into YouTube.
I had to sign in as well.
Yeah, to comment. Shane says hi. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Steve.
Hey, brother.
So
hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Nice mug, Nikki. Yep. This time, because I have a lot of coffee mugs, they're all up there behind me, all prospecting ones. So
awesome.
Today's one, we're using Rock Wallaby Gold Prospecting.
And I still haven't got any dry ginger ale.
Oh, no.
I'm about having issues, technicalities.
So we do have a question. It says Nikki, but I'm not the one with the opals. I'm the interviewer. So
I'm the interviewee.
This is interview. Yes. So where do you find the opal?
Mostly growing, which is up about 60 k's south of Lightning Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
I do buy a lot of parcels. I'm part-time miner, getting into it full-time in the next few months. Hopefully living on claim full-time, so should be quite interesting. Very big few months coming up, so a lot of fun coming. Yeah, try and keep things interesting for myself. Keep the opal coming. The best way to bloody do it's getting more the old-fashioned way. Doing it properly. Sorry, I'm panning across to Nikki on the other side. It's like we're having a conversation.
That's all right. I'm reading the comments for questions as we go. Christy Vickers says, "G'day guys, I'm one of Steve's stalkers on Facebook."
Hey Kirsty, how are ya?
Oh, Kirsty, sorry, I said Christy, didn't I?
I used to. I finally got it right.
So you go out and you find your own and then buy parcels as well?
Not for a while now. I sort of just been that busy. I haven't had time to go out. So some partners out there and whatnot have made sure I've been supplied. I just get parcels now for the moment until I can get out there and get more full time. And from there on out, I'll just work it out. Fine, good, big seam, buddy. As Rod Manning says, big and cheesy. Can't wait.
Rodney Bell wants to know, how do you get a claim?
It's a $200 fee a year, roughly. You go out, you find either buy a claim existing or find virgin ground, or not much virgin ground. You don't know what's under there. Peg your claim and clear it through the mines department, all that. A lot of rigmarole. It's quite intense, you can get told, but until you actually go through the process, it's a really it can seem daunting when you first look at it. But I'm doing it shortly, and that'll be very good. I can't wait.
Nice.
I'm itching. Get out there full time and just start my new life out there. Used to do fishing tackle. Now I do Opal.
Yeah, that's right. I've heard you say you used to own a fishing tackle shop.
Everything was handmade. Hot work, got burned a fair bit, but it allowed me to get involved in Opal and get me to where I am pretty much. I started that business with $50 a mould and a bucket of lead.
Yep.
And yeah, by the time I finished up last year, I was supplying, oh, geez, many people and companies. A lot of charters. Good owner, but very detrimental to your health if you're not suited correctly in that. So I thought I'll avoid any more risk. I've already put myself through enough.
Yep.
Enough of it. I thought I'll do something that's not going to kill me in a hurry. now I'm going underground to wait for a rift and maybe drop on my head. It's a bit.
Yeah. Well, that's
Catch
what
22.
that goes into what Terry just asked. Terry said, Steve, are you going into open cut or tunneling?
Tunneling, mate. Yeah, go underground and do it that way. Open cut's all right, but I've got a lot of plans to just work all year round, make some designs on new machinery that can be used without stopping in summer. Jennies, all that sort of material. Once I get that going, I'm going to patent a lot of ideas and put them on the open market, and that way everybody can, in a sense, providing they buy the machinery. But it will run all summer. My plan's just to stay underground, keep out of the heat. A human being out there in 50 degrees isn't going to last very long at all. Same as in Cuba City. Gets hot in both areas, so that's the main reasoning for shutting down through summertime is machinery failure and human failure in a sense, like body failure. So yeah, if you keep it underground, you're at a good temperature a lot of the time. You run your blower aircon system through your grounds, so you've always got fresh air flowing through. And by the time it goes through all that ground, it's cool as it's like an air conditioning system. So
no need for canaries.
yeah, exactly right. But
no need for canaries.
Plenty of coldies when you get upstairs, and no canaries necessary. I've got a couple gas meters there, so I'll be right for that anyway. I think we're safe out there.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
So the next question, which actually is sort of what I was just about to say anyway, because I would eventually like to do a group camp trip up to Lightning Ridge or somewhere, and even just see if everybody coming wants to chuck in and get a lease for so many days.
Yep, definitely.
And then we can do it there. But that's what Malcolm actually said. I saw online around 1,100 for a 28-day lease. Would that be right?
Oh, mate, honestly, I've never really looked at a 28-day lease. Like, I don't see I just don't see any point in it. Like, when you can get a complete paid claim for 200 a season, like 200 a year, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty. It seems a bit what's the word? Redundant to just get a 28-day one. They would be available today, but yeah, I've never really looked into it.
Yeah, I looked into it because really, if I did over the Christmas holidays, we could do a 28-day lease. That would fit in perfectly.
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm not sure on the price though, but I have heard about the 28-day lease, but I wasn't sure on the actual price.
Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help you on it. Yeah, I might have a look into it myself.
Yeah, but you want the yearly, not the 2 yearly or the 5 yearly.
Yeah, that's it.
Not the little ones.
I reckon just get your own and bloody do it all year anyway.
True. Linda wants to know, is it scary underground?
Not if you keep your head up, Linda. Like, the big thing going under there is safety. Yeah, just got to keep an eye out if you hear any noise, anything like that. Feel a bit of dirt drop off the roof, look up, double check if you've got any holes, as you see on the TV show, whack something into it. Try, maybe, if you ever got a claim, take a pocket of nails down with you. And that way, if you get a crack in your roof, whack a nail in. If it falls out, you're going to hear it drop. always check your roof to make sure every stick or twig or whatever you put in there's up there.
Yeah.
And yeah, just play it safe. Headgear, safety goggles. Although I feel safety goggles trap a lot more dust inside with your eyes than it keeps out. So, and they sweat up quick. Like, it's sort of a safety precaution, but at the same time, it's a hazard
Yeah.
because your view is restricted once you start sweating and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of different angles to it. It's pretty, as long as you're safe with it and you make sure you do it right, same as everything, it's going to work. It's just how everything works. If you do it correct and you follow all the procedures, can't go wrong. Yeah, same as everyday life. Cheers, guys.
Donna,
Sorry, cheers, everyone. Yeah.
cheers. All right. Oh, it's gone. Hang on, I'll have to scroll back now. There we go. Donna wants to know, I want a bag of beautiful opals. How would I determine a good one from an ordinary one?
Colour is one of the main, in my opinion, the biggest factor. Because, and then you've got your patterns, your base colour, what your material's made of. White to black is a big, big variance. Colour most of all, but because without colour, your pattern won't come out. It all begins with the colour of the stone. If you've got a nice bright colour, it's always a good area to work from. And then as you work your way in it, everything appears. Everything appears from there, sort of thing. So yeah, it's sort of go through it. Pick out your darker base material, lighter base material, separate it, then go through each stone. Have a look with a nice bright light. I use this one, which I was gifted off a customer. I'm very happy. I love presents.
I do
it's only
too.
a little, as you can see. I'll turn it on quickly, give you an idea of what I work with daily. That's all it is. Little light, only tiny. But yeah, go through, separate, have a look, make sure that you're always separating your material, grade it. Once you do that, go through, pick your stones, have a look. You'll know what's more valuable than the others just by having a good look at the stone.
Yeah.
I learned by sight and by ear. I just watched other people on YouTube, all sorts of places, and just looked on all the sites, went through and just had a look what people charged, everything in that sort of sense. And then me and Michael sort of invent our own prices, a lot cheaper than everyone else. Just
You do.
A lot of people don't like it, but people couldn't afford it, and that's why Opal wasn't a very popular stone. And there's only one way you're going to fix that problem is by making it a popular stone. Like, diamonds are affordable because from size variance makes them a completely different ball field. You can get a 0.1 carat diamond and get it for $150. Yeah, you get a nice 1 carat and or a 0.18 carat diamond, I mean, and then you get a 1 carat and it's worth 10,000. Like, it's just a bit different ballpark. Opal was like that, and the popularity sort of stemmed from the price. People figured I can't afford a $15,000 1 carat black opal, and that therefore dulled the popularity of the stone. So a lot say pricing, low pricing is reducing the impact on the industry, like having an impact on the industry. But at the end of the day, I agree in a sense it does. You can never devalue a stone, but without a bit of devaluation, the numbers in sales are never going to inflate to a point where the stone is relevant on the bigger market. So, in a sense, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul sort of thing in the short term. Like, as I've said on my lives, we don't make a lot of money. We get what we get, and we give it out at a good price, and we make a little bit on each one, and that allows us to get better and better and better, and we still sell everything at a pretty reduced rate. Like, we've got good black opals going for bloody $250 a carat. You don't see that anywhere.
No, and that's like last night's auction. We will talk more about your auctions later, but in last night's auction, that picture opal, the one that had the black and all the color, oh, that was so beautiful.
In the middle of that one, once that comes out with a little bit of Dremel work, I'm 100% certain that is going to flood straight into red, because that's just getting lighter and lighter that dark as it goes in. So I'm pretty confident that it will just go, just blow up.
And that went so cheap as well. Like, I wish I just had that little bit more money in the bank, because I really, really, really wanted that stone.
I tried. I've been trying to keep them. I tried to keep them light-hearted, and they just go out of hand.
But even in saying that, it was like, yes, the price that it went for was above my price range, but what you could actually value that stone out is 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
so
a couple
he got his money's worth.
Yeah, a couple of them parcels there, I'll tell you one thing. A lot of them will double their outlay on that parcel with one stone.
Yep.
There are literally, a few weeks ago, Dale Lockhart got, sorry if hope you don't mind me saying your name on YouTube, but yeah, he got, too late. He got a 7 carat black. Once I finished it, it worked out about 5.5, but it was $1,000 a carat stone, and he got paid $450 for the parcel.
Yeah.
Things like that, they don't have happen, but that it just, it's not hard to try and make a little bit and make everybody happy at the same time. It's just a matter of just not being greedy and making sure.
That's right. You guys are awesome, and that's why I chose you to interview, because you guys are so fair with what you do, and you always look after everybody else. I thought it was top. Look after you. We do an interview and help you guys out, because you do an amazing job.
We try. We had a good effort. I'll have them. I'll have deposit receipts and everything by Monday. I'll be doing it tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, I'll let everyone know. I'm going to send digital certificates out for all the donations we had in our auctions.
Yes.
Everyone gets a donation certificate, and they can print it out and frame it if they like. Something to be very proud of. I'm definitely framing mine.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't really spoke about that. So here, Steve actually had an auction night where people donated a whole heap of prizes, and then a whole heap of other people brought them, and all that money that was raised for that donation auction all went to, you're going to have to say it because I can't remember.
Central Coast Disaster Relief, guys.
Yes. So that's where all that money went to.
On Facebook.
So that was great.
Great people, fully volunteer run.
So that was great. We got a question from Trudy. She wants to know what's the biggest opal you have found.
It was a decent parcel last time we went out. Michael had a few pieces of it up. Biggest one, I think it was 40 carat. But it was a bit of seam, sort of thing.
Yep.
Not real big. Like, yeah, when I've been out, we haven't really.
Been out in a while.
Yeah, I haven't been out for a long time now. I'm starting to get itchy. I need to get underground. I've got bloody jackhammers here and everything. I haven't even got a chance. I've been out the back bloody breaking bricks with them. Surprised I haven't got a tunnel in the backyard going underground somewhere.
I was thinking.
What did I give myself that idea for?
No, don't.
Oh, no.
Next, you'll be posting a photo in my group of the tunnel you've dug underneath your house.
I'm not that busy either. I've got plenty of time to dig a big hole in the yard.
Malcolm wants to know. Oh wait, no, it's not. Chris's question first. Steve,
hey,
if I find potch in an area, does it necessarily mean there's opal?
Oh, mate, it's all opal. Potch is
yeah,
opal. So,
yeah.
the chance that you could hit colour, one, if you hit nice grey seam or clear crystal seam or any seam, which trace is just very thin seam, there's a chance you might hit colour, mate. All depends. If an area is really, really known for colour, you'll hit it every time where you want to. If you get the right, like, it's very, very uncommon. Like, you're going to dig a lot of dirt to get any opal these days. Like, you might be down there for 3-4 days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and not find a thing, depending on which
Yeah.
direction you're going in and where you are, where your claim is. It's all about research, finding the right ground for the right price from the right person, sort of thing. But yeah, if you find pot, you definitely find.
Sorry, I pinned a comment. I don't know how I did that.
It just came out anywhere. I thought, that's so easy, I can read that.
I was scrolling through the comments. Okay, so obviously if I tap on it. Oh, there we go. There's your next question.
There we go. I hope that last one was answered. It was a yes.
Yes. How about the blood opal? Can it actually be found on top of the ground? I didn't know I could do that. Sorry, I'm new to this.
I've cut myself and drip blood on an opal while it's been on the ground before, but I've never found any blood opal. I'm still learning a lot myself. So, blood opal, do you mean red on black opal? Malcolm?
I don't know. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to scroll to the bottom so I can see if he replies to that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm down the bottom. We'll wait and see if he replies.
Opal can be found on top of the ground, mate, but a majority of the time it's at a dump or like the roads out at Lightning Ridge and Growan. They're all made of opal. A lot of them, they're all just.
Yeah, he said yes, mate.
Oh, okay, cool. No, it can be if it's been dumped, but a majority of the time you got to dig for it, mate. You don't really start finding much until you get down past your sort of 9-foot range. Yeah. So any opal, unless it's been dumped on the roads or somewhere like that, is got to be found underground.
Yeah.
At the moment, mates of mine are at 32 feet. And I know a lot of people out there that are down at near 70 feet.
Yeah.
So it can vary. It's all about your levels, opal. So you got to go down different levels, and you end up running into different opal, or depending on depth, sort of thing. But yeah, you'll only find it on the ground if it's come off of the back of the truck, really, mate, or someone's dropped a piece, which doesn't happen very often. They go into jars and get screwed tight.
I get a question from Rodney. What is the most you've got for an opal in price?
Most is about 8,000, mate.
Sorry.
That was for a very, very nice opal, though. That was a lovely opal. I've got one coming back from Dusty Gazongas. I'll be advertising it. It'll be that big blue Carver I had on Treasures Unearthed. Have a look, guys. That will be going up for 15,000. Similar ones have been up for 25 to 30.
Yep.
But I'm just going to cut the price on it and give someone a really, really, really good deal.
Yeah. Oh, JP's in the house. One of my mates, he's from America. He's JP's Lawns and More, but he's a prospector in America, and I've joined his live a few times, or a fair few times. Awesome bunch of people they are. It's a bit early. I think it's like, is it 5:30 in the morning? JP's up a bit early. It's early for JP. So I don't know what time it is in America at the moment.
Yeah, I think it'll be about 2 a.m.
No, because when I did at 4:30,
Yeah.
Yeah, at 4:30 I did a quick little YouTube live to see how it would work.
Yeah.
And Luke Duke is his name. Luke Duke said to me that it was 2:30 in the morning, which means 4:30 in the morning when we start. So it's 5 a.m. I'm guessing.
Cool.
Guessing it's about 5 a.m. Oh yeah, he might be getting up for work.
I had a poor bloke sitting up at 3:30 a.m. last night waiting for me live. It really does makes you feel loved when people are willing not to go to sleep to watch you on Facebook. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Do you buy opals from White Cliffs?
Not really, mate. The material's alright, but it's a lot of crystal. White Cliffs is primarily known for its pineapples and all that sort of thing, really high priced opals. But yeah, I sort of did when I first started, but I veered away from it. It's just too hard to get really, really, really bright colour out of it. Whereas with growing material and ridge, it's a lot easier. Like not easier, but it's looking at you. Like with White Cliffs, you got to search, you got to cut perfectly. It's a lot of rigmarole, a lot more work than a lot of growing material.
Yeah.
Growing's simple. Like when you get a piece like that one, it's just the 10 mil thick bar, and it's all only got to go in 2 mil to get colour off the face. Same as sort of that one. Just a big.
Yeah, I know it's the opposite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a big carver, and it's just all thick colour.
Yeah. So can you quickly explain while you're doing that, what do you call a carver for people that don't know what a carver is?
With a carver, it is. Oh, there's the camera. It is a varied shape stone where it's got different inclines, declines. Putting it on a wheel would take away unnecessary carat weight and colour. So you use a rotary tool, mini rotary tool or a Dremel, and you go through and you just hack all your edges and basically clean your face up with a smaller size tool. And that way you get the maximum potential and size out of the stone and keep the maximum colour in it. Cutting straight into that face and then across, you'd end up losing 5 or 6 carat just by cutting a straight flat face. And a lot of people love carvers.
Kirsty just said, so I'm sending you a challenge then. I'll pin it for you.
I don't carve.
there is some awesome carvers in your group though. So for people that don't know his group, or his and Michael Fox, both of you, is that right?
Michael
Fox's group.
Yeah, I'm just admin on the page.
Admin, you do the lives. It's called Treasures Unearthed. So
that's the one, guys. Treasures Unearthed. Good page, decent priced opal. Easy for the average Joe to get something that isn't available.
To you. Question from Todd: do you have those big pineapple opals where your claim is, or are they only found at other areas?
Nah, pineapples are only found in White Cliffs, mate. That's what they're famous. It's famous for. Pineapple opal, and they've got the only ones. You don't get them anywhere else. Not that I know of anywhere. I may be wrong, but I've never heard of one from anywhere else. So yeah, and I've had a look.
Me too.
Yeah, primarily I don't not like White Cliffs, but I prefer to work with ridge or grower just due to its stability. As I said, it sits out and bites you on the nose and says, "Cut me here," in a sense. Whereas in White Cliffs, It's easy to work with, but it's a lot like, I don't know, not like Minibee. Minibee's a very fragile sort of opal,
Yeah.
unless you get a really nice stone. White Cliffs, it's just like really crystally all the time. Just and crystal, black opal is black opal. Growling can supply any color range, any shade, white to black. It's got everything. It's a complete field. So pretty much the whole field is a producer of top-notch opal, whereas in other places you sort of, unless you're in a know and you know someone or are local, you're
Yeah.
bound to run into troubles finding a good area, in a sense. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm used to doing live auctions. I'm sort of just trying to what's the word? Wing it. Yeah, fly it. He said that.
I lost there's the question. I lost it. Oh, there is from Adrian.
Yeah, might
I
as well
pinned
lives
that
up around
one
the corner.
for. Yeah, I pinned that one for you to
Brother.
see. Okay. Oops. Pin it. There we go. Do you run any courses or prospecting tours?
We
Awesome.
do group digs. Same as Nikki. Ours are a bit less frequent, just due to time constraints. But we've got a spring dig. We're going to Oberon later in the year. We've got a sapphire dig later in the year as well. That's up in Queensland. That's already full, unfortunately. But
Damn it.
we are in future going to try and organise a very similar thing to what Nikki was talking about earlier. Just a claim nibble, in a sense, where we're going to try and get people, give them an opportunity to come out and find stuff, just walking along the ground. And that, not necessarily digging, but there will be an area that will be easily, stuff will be easily uncovered.
Yeah.
And all that sort of thing. Like, so, yeah, I don't know. Short idea, but good idea.
Yeah, I was
A lot of
either
possibilities.
either going to do getting a claim for 28 days or something, or else I do have a guy at Lightning Ridge that'll take us down into adults only, not the kids, but the adults
Yep.
down into his mine shaft.
Yep.
And then he'll cut some for us, and
Yep.
we can pick through the dog heaps and take what we want.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a great idea. I
Yeah.
heard someone was selling claim rights to Noodle a while back. I think.
Yep.
I think someone was they had rights to claims and they were doing that. Good idea, but the insurance is just be ridiculous. I'd say. It's a thought in process, but yeah, as I said, insurances would be the major worry. Look, they want a lot of money to bloody. It's bloody unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even
So
small business insurance.
yeah. Do you teach people how to cut and polish opal, or you don't?
If people ask, I give them a straight, honest answer. I bought myself a machine and put an opal on a dog stick and went nuts. That was it. I did not. I watched a couple of videos beforehand, but I'm the type of person I don't learn well. Listening to instruction, I find my own way to do it, and everyone does it that way. It's the best way to learn. If you're trying to learn someone else's blueprint, it'll never suit you perfectly.
Yeah.
But
No.
I'm willing to answer all questions, guys. And if you ever want to flick me a message on Facebook, feel free. I will give you all the information I possibly can. Try and get you up and running as quick as possible. More the better.
Well, that's the same with, like, I watch YouTube. I know it's completely off subject from opals, but even with my rocks,
Yep.
I can watch a YouTube video on how to wire wrap a rock,
Yep.
but every single rock is shaped different. So you can't copy exactly the way the person does it, because their rock may be a perfect circle and yours may be just off, or theirs is just off. And
every
you
stone's
just
a
got
lesson.
to follow the rock.
Every stone is a lesson. That's how I look at it. I've cut some opals lately that I've had no bloody idea on how to start or finish or anything. But by the time I was finished with it, I knew exactly what I was doing. And I thought, right, if that ever happens again, which it probably will never, I'll never get a stone that's the same. I'll know exactly where to go. But as I said, you learn every time you cut a stone. I've cut stones where I thought, yeah, this is going to go awesome, and all of a sudden I've got to the middle, there's been a bit of sand sitting in it. And you go down that half a mil too far, and you hit that sand spot, and you go, oh, I couldn't see that like that much ago.
Yeah.
Two small stones.
It's like with cutting the rocks. I always let the rock decide what way it's going to be shaped. But I tell you, with the opals, because I'm only just learning opals, is that you've got to be so careful when you get to that last layer of, is it milk?
Yeah, you got your milk, your darkness, everything.
Or you lose the color.
Yep, definitely. No, yeah. One thing I say to a lot of people: never try and work the stone. Always let the stone work you. It will always tell you which way to go as you progress. You'll see by looking. You got to spend more time researching your stone as you're cutting, than you do actually cutting the stone.
Yeah.
Every time you shave a bit, have a look, turn it, check it, and go again. That's where a lot of people don't understand how much time goes into a rough to finish cut. You might be on a stone for 2.5 hours. That's how time just goes. You're sitting there and you start on it. And
yeah, well, I've been on this one for about 6 or 7 days now.
Yeah.
Because I'm still learning and all the rest, and it's got some beautiful color in it, and I don't want to lose it. I can see the bar there, and I know I need to go down like this much more to get to that, but I still like hold my breath every single time I put the Dremel on it.
Yeah, definitely. I've got a plate here and I don't know what to do with it yet. I keep looking down at it going, oh, that's a nice one. Okay, I'm live.
No, you can show and tell. People don't mind if you show while you're talking.
There you go. I got a few here.
It's got some pretty colour in it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can turn the camera around. If I touch my camera button, it just turns my camera off.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work too well. Yeah, a few nice ones there.
Yeah, no. All it chooses my options when I touch the screen is to remove you. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I touched it last time and it took me off and I had to get it put back on again.
I can see some blues and oranges in that.
Yeah, blues, orange, green. It's got a really nice roll and flash through it.
It's
that Carver that I had up, you might be able to see it a bit better.
Yeah, you got to go opposite way.
Yeah, no. I'll do a show and tell me next live.
Yep.
That just wasn't going to work.
Yeah, he is showing them off as much as he can, but if you do want to see them shown off, go onto Treasures Unearthed. You will see his lives. He does his live auctions. Awesome bunch of people in there.
Everyone has a good time. There's good sport. Everyone's a good sport. It's just a good bunch of people having a good time, winning some Opal, looking at Opal prizes. It's good fun.
Yeah. What Dremel mode do you use? So I'm guessing numbers, that would be?
Yeah, I've tried it a couple times and I found the most stable speed is around a 4 sort of thing. Just under half.
Well, that puts me to shame because I'm doing mine on a 1.
Oh, 4's all right, but you got to keep your moisture on your stone. It's
Yeah.
probably a 3. If you're first starting 1, go for it. Don't go any harder because you're going to go and someone's going to lose an eye.
Oh, do
So
you know how
keep
many
it
times it's gone that way?
good.
Or that way, or that way, or that way?
My first go, I dug in and I went, bloody thing just hit the roof. And he went through the bloody plasterboard.
And that was my mistake. She said, "What Dremel model do you use?"
Oh, model.
Not mode. That was my fault. I'm dyslexic and I'll own it. Everybody or everyone in my group knows I'm dyslexic. So I make up my own word. Model.
I just plain forget stuff. I just forget. Simple. Nothing to do with anything. No excuses. I'm just ditzy sometimes.
Yeah, so what model of Dremel do you use? We'll rephrase that.
My one's
what brand I think she means.
It starts with a T. It was just some cheap one I got off bloody eBay. Multi-speed rotary tool. It was $29.99. Came with the box of accessories. It was awesome. It still goes. I've had it for years. So don't spend $1 million because you're just wasting your money. Get something cheap. No, it's going to get dirty. Trust me. So you don't want to go and spend too much.
I just got an Ozito from Bunnings.
Yeah, that's it. Cheap, bloody easy, and they got a lifetime warranty, a lot of their tools. So can't go wrong. If it breaks, you take it back. Oh, I'm getting excited, guys. The footy's going to start at like 10 to 8.
Yeah, I know. We get this is why we started the live an hour early, because it's footy time.
Yeah, I said to them earlier, I said, if I don't turn up, South lose, they don't play well. They know I'm not there. So I do it on my phone too. I don't watch it on TV. I sit there with my phone on my own, with me cup of tea, and focus. That's what it's all about.
What is the Opal on what scales? I've been led to believe that Opal is a gel. I'd expect it to be quite low.
That one's a bit technical for me, honestly, Chris. Straight up and down. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not, buddy. Yeah, a Mo scale.
Good to be honest.
Yeah, Opal's made up of spheres that direct your light. Silica spheres, and your light hits them and it projects off all different angles and ways and whatnot. That's a basic terminology of how Opal works. But on a Mo scale, I'll have to look that one up because you got me stumped on that one, buddy. Next time you ask me though, I will be trained up on it. I'll make sure of that one.
There you go. Adrian said, "Oh no, not another Bunny supporter."
From the day I was born, I have been. I've never jumped ship on my team. Never will. I gave up football for 3 years when I got kicked out of the comp. So I'm staunch.
Well, I'm a Broncos supporter and have been since they first formed in 1987.
Bloody oath. Nothing wrong with the Broncos. They just need something.
To kick up the butt.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of young blokes in the side, like they're still learning. None of them have hit their stride yet. Give them a bit of time. They need a good leader on the field.
Yeah.
I'm just glad Rene didn't go there because I'd have to dislike the bloke. He might go to the Sharks instead. I'm still going to dislike him, but not quite as much as if he jumped ship to Queensland. That'd be terrible.
And Donna wants to know, what would a Carver be worth? Just a simple one to start off with.
Oh, mate. I've got a few different price range stones here. All that sort of thing. Good starter Carver, probably maybe $100, $150. That'd be a decent sized stone, something you could actually work with that wouldn't be that difficult to carve. And then I've got stuff like that big blue green, that's up around over the $1,000 mark, which is cheap. Like that's a full bar of colour. Most you get onto a lot of other pages online if you have a look around, and something like that they're going to want $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 for, and it should finish $8,000 to $9,000 stone, probably a bit more. Like things like that, we're pretty fair about. I even had a customer bought a stone not a few weeks ago. He paid it over a few installments, but I made a bit more on my parcel than what I thought. So I messaged him and said, "Mate, the price just went down on your stone. I've knocked this much off, so you only owe this much." And he said, "Great, thanks, mate. Oh, that's awesome. I'll pay it off next week." So I cut him a payment down, made just easy for everybody. I made my fair amount on the whole deal, so I'd rather give it away do the right thing by him or anyone.
That's why I said, yeah, that's why I said you guys are awesome blokes and you help out like the littler person and things like that. It's amazing.
Everyone, even the ones that have been paying $10,000, $15,000 a month for Opal for the last 15 years, now they don't. You know, they can spend 8 to 10 and get double what they were getting before, and they're happy. Everyone can make more money on it. That was a big problem when I first started. I bought a heap of rubbish and probably wasted about $10,000 just on crap sort of thing, like stuff I wasn't happy with. Lost a lot of money, but then we hooked up. Me and Mick met each other, and from there on out, I just made good acquaintances, good mates. People we know where we like. A lot of people, there's a lot of discussion going on about what we like and all that sort of thing. I believe the proof's in the pudding. Yeah, a lot of rubbish, just niggle and naggle. I couldn't be bothered with it anymore. I'm just letting my April do the talking.
Why are we live? Because you do an awesome job. You both do an awesome job, and I'm a prospecting girl. I like every single form of prospecting there is. I do love my gold, but I'm not just only about gold.
I got a bit of yellow here. I got gifted after I did a cut for a mate. Oh, Chris Power, I think you'll know him.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's he was very generous. I didn't want any of them for the cut, as I don't believe in charging family for any work. But he turned up and gave me that. I was over the moon. It's the first gold I've ever been given. That's a beauty.
I dropped it.
Oh no!
There is Safala. So after I just seen you in Bathurst, that's some of the Safala gold.
Awesome. I tell you one thing, with the rain we've been having, all these areas up here would be nicely refilled. We've had some weather. All them flood waters would be washing all the good stuff downhill and straight into where we want them.
That's right. And that's what we need to say thank you to you for, as well as big thank you, because last group camp trip, Steve actually donated some opals, rough opals that I broke down. He gave me 2 bags full, and I broke them down and I made them into 7 equal parcels. So 7 people all at the group camp trip all ended up with opals, and they were all very, very happy.
That's great. That's what it's all about. A smile on your face. If you don't have one, we're going to make one for you.
I'm going to ask this question from D, and then I'm really going to turn the camera off for a second because I'm going to walk away and I've got to use the girls' room.
No worries. I've got to get to the footy in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. We're getting there. D wants to know, besides the Dremel, what other basic tools do you need to get started?
Just your Nova tips. When you get your Dremel, D, you get all your different tips. Go to Gem Cuts, Lapidary Slab Supplies, Aussie Sapphire. You'll have your Dremel kits. You can get on eBay and get them, but I find the quality is actually better from, I don't know if it's from the same area or not, but I've just found the tips can last a lot longer. I've only done it with practicing and whatnot, but I've worn some out very fast, some out very slow. Nova tips you'll get from online or Aussie Sapphire or anywhere. They're about all the tools you need, mate. You can, if you just want to get started rubbing some stones back, get a couple of knife sharpening stones, different grit sizes, 1,000 grit, 600 grit, and 300 grit knife sharpening stone, and you can start to cut opal on that. That is the cheapest method, and it actually works really well. So it's worth looking into. If you want to get right into it, my best advice is getting a cabbing machine. It just makes the job simple and a lot less strenuous on the back and neck. That's the big thing. Hope that answered your question, Dee. That's it. There we go, guys. Dremel kit. That's all you need. You'll get everything you need in there. As I said, your diamond tips. They're probably best for your rough, easy shaping and whatnot. There we go.
I figured, seems they're only sitting behind me, I'd give people a look. And yes, these are all from Bunnings.
I think Dremel owes you some royalties.
I think so, because I've got lots more over there and I'm showing off their products.
Yep, phone call to Dremel for advertising royalties in the morning. Definitely. Yep.
See, I don't have
a question, D.
Where is it? I don't have a machine as yet, but I do have that machine. Can you see it there?
Yep, multi-speed grinder. That's an awesome idea. As long as you're right to set up a water well and make sure that you're not going to fry yourself, it's an awesome way to go. But
mine's all set up.
Yeah, get a person who knows how to do it. I've had people with some pretty shocking stories.
The guy who gave me that is from my local Lapandry club.
Awesome. There are actually, I've seen some Loratane machines and that very similar to that one. Loratane, I think they're a UK brand, but yeah, very similar where they got the polisher on one side and the interchangeable wheel on the other, in a sense. But they're actually fully set up with water. It's amazing how they did it. It's like from the 70s. Unreal.
Whoop. The question. Sorry, I'm going through questions.
I'm sitting there trying to read questions that aren't there to try and make it easier, but they're not there.
No, they're not there. You're a champion, Steve. I wish there was more people like you in the world. It would be a better place.
No, Todd, we're all champions, brother. It's just a lot of people need a lot of time to snap out of it. I was an arsehole for a lot of years, buddy. The least I can do as I'm getting older is sort of be a bit better. Yeah, like you get to an age and realise all that bullshit isn't worth it, in a sense, and then you become the person you're meant to be at the end of it. So yeah, a lot of hurdles to jump and whatnot, but yeah, I like being me, mate. I never try to be anyone else. As I said to Nikki, and I've said tonight, I'm completely honest. No need to friggin' take the piss out of anything. It takes too much energy, really.
It does.
You gotta sit there and bloody complete a line in order to finish a line. There's no end to one, so it's not worth it.
So, hey?
I said you're a legend, buddy. Everyone says you're a legend, Steve. I say, nah, you are.
Now I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh no. So that's right. What nights do you go live on Treasures Unearthed? What nights can people catch you for live auctions?
Yep, Wednesday night, mate. I'll be on next Wednesday. I'm going to have a talk to Michael and see about Sunday night this week. I may just put some regular ones up as well, as there was a bit of a stink up about regarding my timing of ending auctions and whatnot. It's very hard with lag and that, so yeah, I'm going to try a different method again this week. See if I can neaten it up a bit. I'm going to give clear end times, and I won't drop any hammer. The auction will just end on that time.
That could work in my favour. For me personally, that could work in my favour.
My other idea is having a set 10-minute time frame.
Yep.
And at the end of that time frame, I can end it at any stage. So get your bids in and battle it out quick, in a sense. And that way it's not, people don't know when I'm going to finish it. It's completely fair. It'll eliminate a lot of the, someone said in-house the other night, and I sort of took a bit of offence to it because I didn't show it on screen because I'm professional about what I do. And I also remedied it with a bloke afterwards. So he's quite completely happy, which I told him he would be. And yeah, it's just easier. I think if I make the rules this way, it gives people all the opportunity in the world to get it. But if I say done, it's over. Soon as I drop the hammer.
That's right. Rodney Bell said on Facebook or YouTube. We can both answer
Facebook,
that.
Rodney.
Facebook. If you actually go into the CPFF group, I did post originally. The first post I posted was interviewing Steve from Treasures Unearthed, and I actually did put the link to Treasures Unearthed there. So if you don't want to type in Treasures Unearthed yourself, just scroll back through and you will see there's a whole entire link there to get you to it.
Yep, and if not, just get on Facebook, guys, type in Treasures Unearthed, and it'll come straight up in your first. You got Unearthed Treasures, a few people have copied the name to try and get people to sway to their page. But it's Treasures Unearthed. Look it up, join up, guys, and you'll always get a good deal. There's high price stones, low price stones, medium price stones, bit for everybody. So we cover every person.
There's not always live auctions. There's actually on their page as well. They've got mini auctions on each individual stones and things like that as well. You guys need to get a coffee mug.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can add them to my collection.
I got to get Treasures Unearthed JD glass.
Hey?
Sponsorship. I got to talk to Jack Daniels.
This one. May as well promote them all.
Then I'm on the regular tonight. Regular Jackie.
That's
I ran out for the gentleman the other night.
My YouTube channel is for adults only, not for kids, so that doesn't matter.
Anyone letting their kids watch us is bloody irresponsible.
Yep. No. But so lots of great little mini auctions that come up as posts. There is lives as well, so it's actually a great one. I watch all the lives. I bid where I can and stuff like that. Everybody on there is awesome. There is a couple of guys that always outbid me, but I'll forgive them because they're nice blokes.
And it never works. It just always gets out of hand real quick.
Yeah, no, and they're good. They're good blokes. I'm setting an alarm. So you've got a new fan.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Donna.
I love you.
Yep, Donna's setting an alarm. You've got a new fan with Donna. And then you've got a new fan with Trudy as well because she loves opals too.
Love you too, Trudy.
We will end the live shortly. Thank you so much for coming along, explaining a few things to people, what you do.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for having me. Nikki, and thank you
No
for watching me,
problem.
guys. As always, as I say, if someone's willing to give you a bit of their day, it's something you should cherish and take in as a very big compliment, because not many people will give you their time these days. So thank you very much, guys.
Yeah,
I hope I've answered some questions, and we'll do another one shortly too. It's been fun.
we will. I actually did a rock cutting live, so maybe we should do an opal cutting.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I was thinking about doing a live auction and a cut at the same
Yeah.
time. When I tidy up my work area, it's a bit of a style.
Have you seen mine?
Hey, mine's just like covered in white. Mine's covered in white water dust. There's just white water dust and clay everywhere. It's just.
Oh, that's all right, because I've done that too. Because I use a bowl of water with my Dremel, and
Yep.
sometimes I've gone like this, and then I've ended up too close to the water, and then the water's shot off and ended in the kitchen.
It's funny.
Oops.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Well,
Dremels are dangerous, especially in the wrong hands. Safety goggles, guys. Safety goggles.
Lynn says I was drooling over them opals on Wednesday night.
Lynn, I put some up, but I've got a lot more here, and trust me, watch next Wednesday and possibly Sunday. I'll talk to Michael. I'll let everyone know. But yeah, I've uncovered some beauties. That one's a surprise. It's a little black. Yeah, there's some rippers coming. I was on the wheel all day yesterday before I started the auctions, cutting what I put up last night up, and yeah, it took me half the day. Just a lot of fidgeting.
Yeah.
And as I say, never work the stone. Let the stone work you. Might take a bit longer, but you'll get the best result out of your stone every day of the week. Mm.
I've got some little bits of opal here. I could give a little bit away.
I'll do a giveaway now. You pick someone out of the comments and you sort out their contact details with me, and I'll send them a prize.
Well, that's what I was going to say as well. I've got a couple of little bits I could give away too.
Yeah.
So I'll give everybody like a minute to write a comment. Get your comments in, because I am going to do Steve's trick tonight. And I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to scroll like this and stop it on a comment. And whoever that comment is will win an opal. Yep. So quick, get your comments in. So
I'll finish an opal for you.
For who?
For the winner.
You'll finish an opal for the winner.
For the winner. Yep.
For the winner. I was going to say, hang on, I've got an opal you got to finish for me anyway.
Yeah, I know. You got one too. You got two coming.
Two?
Yep.
I only won one.
Yeah, I know. Bad habit. Everyone gets
terrible. So whilst everybody gets their comments in, I will quickly tell you about the competition in the group. So we do have a competition in CPFF. We do have, can we turn it? Awesome drink bottle, which has been made by Sandy. Sandy is actually the lady who is the only one allowed to make our group drink bottles. They're awesome. They're thermoses at the same time because they're double insulated. So I've got a few of these, and it keeps your water cold all day or hot all day. So if you see the competition, there's this one. There's also a black one for Nikki's prospecting. So both of these are up for grabs, one for each person. I am going to do a reverse raffle. So every person that likes, shares, and comments the word done, I'm going to put them in a reverse raffle until we take them out, and they all miss out until the last two tickets win.
I was in 60 seconds after it went up.
You were the first person to comment. So these 2 drink bottles are up for grabs. Thank you to Sandy so much. Amazing lady. She's just moved as well. So in amongst
Thank you, Cindy, for
everything,
that great
she's
prize.
moved out. So I'll give them 2 away next Tuesday Night Live. All right, I've given them enough time to write 50 million comments. Look, we've got like comments of fire, comments of snails. We've got random comments of random things. What's that a picture of? Oh, it's a star. Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to run through, and then I'll double click on the comment. Okay.
Awesome.
That's what we're going to be. Ready?
Isn't it amazing how you can't see the screen? And I can't see the comment. Oh.
A snail, a ghost, and a snail. It is Todd Commons.
Todd Commons. There we go. Congratulations, brother. I'll finish the Opal. I'll get Nikki to send me your details. I'm sure she's got them, or you can PM me on Facebook, mate. Just send me a friend request if you're not we're not already friends. And PM me, give me your details, and I'll get your Opal out to you. Probably on Monday. I'll finish it over the weekend for you. Be a nice one.
I should chuck in my 2 rough bits as well because I said I was gonna. So we'll do it again for my 2 rough bits, but I am not shaping, cutting, and polishing for you. They will be rough. It will either be up to you or, yeah, it'll be up to you.
Yep. Send them to me if you like, guys.
Oh, crap. What happened there?
Amber Champagne, is it?
Amber Champagne. You have won 2 little rough bits of Opal, which welcome. I will send out to you.
Well done. Awesome prize.
They got some mad colour in them too.
If you'd like them finished, Amber, send them up to me and I'll do your pre-cut on them. How can you go wrong?
Can I say now that the giveaway's over? Yep, giveaway's over.
I am Dan Melbourne. How are you, bud?
Well, it is time for the... Hey?
You can say hello anytime, brother. Or sister.
Well,
either way.
Yeah. All right, so it is time for the football to start soon. So Steve wants to go and watch his footy.
5 minutes.
If it was the Broncos playing, I would be going to watch too. Don't forget, jump on the group and you could win one of 2 awesome drink bottles because these things are awesome. Whether you make them, oh, there we go. Whether you make them hot or cold, they stay hot or cold for ages. This is Sandy P. I have already posted her in the group before. Also, which you didn't get to see, but at the start, so we do have
Sweet, eh?
We have got Nikki's prospecting merchandise up for sale at the moment, as well as the CPFF merchandise up for sale. There is T-shirts for men, women's, and kids. There's also hoodies. There's also the group stickers and Nikki's prospecting stickers. All of that stuff is available. I will have to post the link in here, but there's also the link in the Facebook group. Thank you, Steve. You've been amazing.
Thank you for spending time, and thank you for inviting me, Nikki.
That's all right.
It was a pleasure being here, guys. I hope I answered some questions, and next time I'll be a bit smoother. I'm not first time being interviewed. I feel like Carl Stefanovic.
It's good. It all flows, and that's the way you want it to be.
Well, he usually goes on drunk, and he's probably the coolest presenter on TV. So I'll say Carl. I'm not drunk now though. Carl.
Next Tuesday Night Live, 7:30 p.m. Because we're having dramas with Facebook, if we can't do it on Facebook, we will be back on YouTube, and I will let you guys know. But next Tuesday Night Live, 7:30 p.m. will be with Mark Richards. So we'll do it with Mark Richards. And considering you guys on here, I'll let you know a secret right now. The Weekend Prospector with Andrew Bales is on Channel 7, mate. The new season is coming up. So not next week, but the week after, we get Andrew Bales back. He will be my live guest interview.
Awesome.
So you guys here heard it first. We get Andrew Bales from the Weekend Prospector back with us for 50 million questions, because he's a prospector as well as a geologist. So we will have him back.
Awesome. He can answer the maze question.
The maze question.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Be cool, love each other, and peace out, guys. Thanks, Nikki.
Not a problem, Steve. Thank you so much for being my live guest. You're awesome. Your opals are amazing. And I'll see you on your next live.
Definitely. I'll see you there, guys. Have a lovely night. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Good night.
Night, guys. Night, Nikki.